So see a shutter driver there. I'm going to fly a drone in.
Is the reason you're flying a drone in?
Just a member of the public doing their hobby for my social media.
Alright, okay.
Alright. So I'm going to fly a drone over there, man, yourselves. A lot of movement about. I like to see movement, forklifts and that.
Aye, there is. There's fork trucks and that working in the yard for now.
And first we'll go over Clellan proteins. That's why we're here. Ant did say deed animals, but pipe coming out it there. Right, so we've got a helicopter above us, so we're going to come down a bit lower. Back it. See the bird droppings. Let's have some fun. So fly over like these two chimney stacks, road birds. So I'm just going to keep them quite low, round to the front, right next to the chimney stack. Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls. Today we're in Clellan for a multi-view request. Now it's no there, we did there 2 years ago. That looks like a shop now. Churchill Support Services, security. We're actually doing today Caledonia proteins. It's down this way, if I remember right. Shutter driver down here, so hopefully I can speak to somebody. So automatic gates, please wait until the gates are fully opened. Well, they are fully opened. There's a guy over there. I know they're shutting. So see a shutter driver there. Talking to the guy behind biz. There's some smell here. We'll get into the request once we spoke to somebody. Did say something with dead animals. They're shooting after the gates. I had to wait to be shot.
Hello.
How you doing? I'm going to put a wee drone over the site.
Your what, sorry?
I'm going to fly a drone in.
Is the reason you're flying a drone in?
It's a member of the public doing their hobby. I like to have a good nosy at working yards.
So I'm not sure if you'll be allowed to do that.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. I'll phone the manager.
Alright, the boy. Well, wait till you come back.
I'm in the wee way bridge in front of you.
Sorry?
If you look, I'm in the wee way bridge in front of you.
We way bridge that gate. Right. Where will I go? To reception?
Just be there.
Alright, cheers. I think you said wait there, but we'll get a good nosy, but it's stinking. So there's a guy behind us in front of us. We just locked a clear line of sight. That bit at the back. How you doing, pal? I'm going to fly a wee drone in.
Alright, how come?
Just a member of the public doing their hobby for my social media.
Alright, okay.
Alright, I did speak to the guy there.
Aye.
He's phoning the manager apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Is that place next door shut?
Yeah, it's been shut for a while, yeah.
Alright, I did fly over them about 2 years back. Energy company, so
Yeah.
just shopping. Nobody taking over now.
I don't know. That's not
Alright, better waste a site though, is it not?
Aye.
You look at it. So I'm going to fly a drone over there, man, yourselves. I mean, I think your yard goes quite far back as well.
Yeah, it goes back a bit, yeah.
Alright. What is it you do? Is it
Animal byproducts, rendering plant.
rendering plant? I did, right, no. So I'm awaiting this guy, but I don't know if he's going to get back to us or not. So.
I know, I'm sure he will. I'll go and ask about it, right?
Alright, Bob, pal, cheers.
Okay, cheers.
So that guy was decent, but he shut the gates, we can't get in. The guy in the speaker did say, "Going on the weighbridge." So we see some offices down there. That guy's walking into the reception, or he's walked into the reception over there. So move over here so we're on the road in case a lorry comes in. So you check online, they've not got their own website, but it does say they're owned by the Dundas Chemical Company. So we'll check them out. And we checked on the bottom, it says in 2008, January. Hello pal?
Yeah. I know, I spoke to him, aye, crack on mate. No,
alright.
knock yourself
So
out.
name Alice, I just like to see a working yard, different places.
Ah, yeah. No, that's fine mate.
Good
No,
boy.
we couldn't exactly stop you anyway, you just got to stand up at the corner, so...
Aye, some folk, I like to come and tell folks so they kind of know anything kind of dodgy. But I just like to see likes of that and everybody.
The yard does, it goes, see just on the other side of that building, goes back on there.
Right.
It's actually, it's a decent sized site.
A lot of movement about it, I like to see movement, forklifts and that.
Aye, there is, there's fork trucks and that working in the yard now, there'll be machines round the back, reversing containers, shipping containers in, stuff like that, so...
Alright, brilliant.
Alright.
Hey boy pal, nice meeting you. Cheers buddy. Right, so we'll go back out here, we'll check online. So it's owned by the Dundas Group. That's how far we got it. Will that good guy come up? Request for this place, see if that gives any more info. And William says, like to see you fly your drone over Caledonia Proteins and Bigger Road in Cleland. So Anthony gives it a wee bit more detail. Also asking to fly over Caledonia Proteins in Cleland. It's a factory that takes dead animals and turns it into tallow and bone meal. You get cheek off them. It was an interesting sight to see. They also have a salmon oil plant. So always judging your own experience, and that guy was brand new. So back to Dundas's website, it said in January 2008 Dundas Chemical Company purchased the former William Forrest site at Motherwell, renaming it Caledonia Proteins. Now, I put that place down as Motherwell, and a lot of people claim up saying it's Cleland. It's Cleland's just over the hill there, and Motherwell's miles down that way. So we'll call it Cleland. The site was then used to process our category 3 material, and our 3 site was used to process our category 1 material. Around the time Caledonia Pet Foods was created, allowing Dundas Chemical Company to handle all types of pet food material and offering a complete service to abattoirs and other customers. Still kind of close what it does. So ask ChatGPT and it puts it in simple terms for us. Caledonia Proteins takes animal waste, meat and fish leftovers, process it into oils and protein products, sells it to manufacture, mainly pet foods, feed and industrial sectors. Right, so that makes it a wee bit more easy. So I'll get the big unit in my bag. And we'll also fly over Argent again, because I flew over the old chopper, so I got a 360. I know that it's not getting used, we'll get a good wee close up here. So we'll get the big unit up, and first we'll go over Cleland Proteins, that's why we're here. Now last time when I flew over Argent Energy, I didn't realise how big this yard actually was. Right, so we've got the security gate down there, but we're controlled by the speaker over there, like most sites now. So we'll go up a bit higher. We can see that chimney stack's on, so we'll stay well away from it. So down here, I'll come a bit low for this bit. Down here we've got the reception. Forgetting about the reception, we nose at the roof. No solar panels, no moss, that's the main thing. Right, so we'll go over here. This yard is quite big, isn't it? So we see the skip, a couple of cabins, loads of the water containers. I'm not sure why they've got so many. Possibly to keep the site nice and clean. Right, so we're going to fly over here. In fact, I'm going to go to the farm. So we're well away from that chimney stack. Right, so we'll get some silos over here. But we'll come back and we'll take this side in before we fly in the yard. So we'll go and zoom. Nose in. So loads of the water containers, as I said. There's some silos down there. What else there? And there's silos. Going a wee bit closer. So we're back there. Chimney stacks. Kind of causing a pain, because as we need to fly safely, as we always do. So loads of silos down here. 4 there together. One big one. 2 over there. Right, so go and check the back of the yard. How far back's this go? Jesus! So I'm saying you blink you miss it with the entrance. I think it's just an entrance to the energy company. Right, so I'm going to check the back of the yard first. It's over here. So a silo right at the back. Loads of cabins. It's not the tidiest there. But it is at the back of the road. Right, so I'm going to have to fly over here. Let's just keep line of sight. I'm going to walk down a bit. So I'm just going to walk down, keep my eye on me chopper. Right, because of that chimney stack, I'm going to have to zoom in a lot of it. I'm going to fly over here. Oh, do they take live animals here? Ant did say dead animals, but that looks like a bit without possible live animals. So we'll fly over here. What's this? What is that? Is that concrete? I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is, well, at this bit, got a nice 360 with the chimney stack on in the background. So upload that 360 on my Facebook, same day I upload the video. Right, so have a nosy about instead of walking my back, because there's a wee dot now. So we've got a kind of silo with a pipe coming out it there, goes there. I haven't got a clue what I'm looking at. I like to see pipe work. Looks quite fresh and new. Talk about pipe work next door, so stay away from that chimney stack. Right, we see a lorry moving there. So we're bringing the big in closer. It's flying a lot better with his new propellers. And again, massive thanks to Cycling Chainsaw for his coffee donations, because he bought his new stealth propellers. Right, so we've got a helicopter above us, so we're going to come down a bit lower, follow this lorry as we do, work away towards the gate until the helicopter's bypassed. Thanks, the helicopter's by us now. No point in me trying to see it with the drone, because I just lock up and you can't see it. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Right, so he comes up to the gates. Don't think they're secure in there. And watch the gates open. They take their time, they're quite quick. Here they're opening now. We see in the back of his lorry, it's all covered up. It's all covered. Doing a wee bit lower since it was right in front of us. Whoops. Just check the back yet. Nah, totally covered up. Out he goes. Right, so what I want to do is, I've got a couple of 360s. So I'm going to fly back to where the silos are. The building's down there. The lorry's in there. Take one here. So also upload that to Facebook. So just kind of one last glance in here, because we can't really see much on side. Just check over there. In fact, we never looked in that way. Come on, zooming now. Just one last glance in here, then I'll go over the abandoned energy company. Seems such a waste, that just sitting there. Nothing happening. Don't think they'll be too happy that I'll put online that it's sitting there abandoned either. Right, so we can't see much there, so bring the big one back towards the front. And as I do, I'm going to move up a wee bit, because the energy company's now become their focus. The first thing I want to do is check these stacks, these chimney stacks, because last time they threatened me with the police because we're concerned about flying next to them. So I'll just come down, fly next to it. I'm going to watch chopper here. I'm going to go and zoom, see the bird droppings. Let's move back a wee bit, see when you don't zoom you move, it jumps. Can't see inside, it's dark, but the wind's blowing them about. Supposed to be no wind today. Check this chimney stack as well. Seems to be a home for the birds now. So I'm going to come out a bit, check the rest of it. I'm going to fly down, look up. So the rest of it looks in good condition. The tap just looks like it needs change because of the birds. Using it as a nest. You see that a bird flies by. A couple of birds fly by. Right, bring them back. I think choppers too close to the nest. And this time of year the birds are a bit kind of vigilant. Right, so come back out. I'm going to fly in the middle, over these silos. But what a waste, that's just sitting here doing nothing. But it could be making money. Sure, it's a biofuel company. I mean, it's in good condition. The building is fairly new. So, just see what else is lying about. Most of it will be packed away, I gather. But you never know. Wee chopper doing a wee security patrol for you for free. Plus you're also advertising it and you've left it. But aye, what a waste just sitting there. I'll check online when we bring the big one back down if there's any plans for somebody to take over it or that. A toilet in the middle. I mean, I don't think there's a guard there. There's a guard on there. Down lower. See if there's a guard on site. Well, there's definitely no guard in there. So while there's nobody on site, I'm just going to come back to the front. Wait till the birds all go away. Oh, there's a bird chasing them. Maybe you see them in the camera. Over there. Can you see them? Hard to see on the drone screen. Right, so I'm going to come back in the middle. I'm going to take a 360 down low, as long as the birds stay away. Right down here. So we'll go to that sign, we'll take it to here. So while this site's abandoned, it might as well have fun. So this is why you buy a drone. Right, so the offices are all shut up. Well, the cabins, you think they'd have moved them back to whoever they hired them off. Maybe they bought them. Right, so let's have a good nose in the middle. What's that there? Oh, it's just a skip or a compactor. Right, so the only hassle on this site, if anybody else comes and flies a drone, is the birds. I do think they're nesting. So we've got a pipe here. But it's such a waste, just sitting. Been shut for a year or so, that guy said. The good guy at Cardone Proteins. Right, so what high's that? Right. So I'm going to come down lower. So again, watching chopper. Oh, flock of birds going near him. Right, beat it birds. Just waiting till the birds go by. Don't know if you can see them. Obviously I can't see them on the drone screen now. It's just low. I'm going to have a good nose in here. Fly over. I'll go to this wee bridge. Good nose in there. I'm just being nosy now. Once I've stopped being nosy, stay pipes get in there. Have some fun flying about. Right. That's just a building there, just cabins there. Let's have some fun. So fly over. Right, these birds are ruining my fun. We've got a chase chopper, can you see them? There you go. See them? Wee buggers. Beat it. Wee chopper's having fun now. Right, I want to fly in between these two chimney stacks. Whee! I was still a bit cautious doing that. Fly back round. Check the building for this side. Surely somebody's going to take over it. Right, we'll fly back. In we go. Wee chopper risk his life freeze. Oh dear. Whee! Fly back round. Now he has got sensors. As much as that look quite dodgy, always fly with safety. Just fly over the roof, see the silos. Swing on back. They'll not be happy I'm flying over this. Showing everybody on YouTube. But there should be a guard on. So, got to bring them lower. Now I'm going to just fly them. So I don't know what's going on the screen now, I'm going to watch the drone. sometimes it's good to fly without watching the screen. Hey, birds, get the road birds. So I'm just going to keep him quite low. Now he's on zoom, no birds are chasing him. Got a bit higher for the back. Now I've not got a clue what's on the screen. Just flying a bit on zoom. Round to the front. Right next to the chimney stack. So we hear the beep. Right, so his battery's nearly done. So if you've got a drone, it's an abandoned site over here. Good one to fly, especially on a sunny day. Ah, good fun, buddy. What do you mean you want to fly through the chimney stacks again? So might have got some ground footage. Argent Energy announced back in March 24 it's consulting on closing its Motherwell site. The company cited severe economy pressure, high competition from subsidised Chinese imports and the post-Brexit trading difficulties. So this site has closed down due to Brexit. It's a lot of stuff with a lot of money on site to some people. So we get re-food going in. So going back to the site we actually turned up to visit, Caledonia Proteins. Guy we spoke to, brand new. The guy on the speaker, I wasn't sure, but he wasn't cheeky, he was nice and polite, so massive plus that place. Then we got a bonus flying over this, flying over the Argent Energy site that we already flew over. Now the yard is nice and tidy, but realistically they should have a guard on while that's sitting there. So just looking for the best place to put the chopper in. Probably in this sign. So I'll put it up there. So it's just sitting there, so good luck with that. So massive thanks to Willie and Ant who both requested this place. If you like that video guys, girls, please hit a like button. No subscribe, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.